Welcome back to Celtic Outdoors. Today this video is going to be a Colorado muzzleloader hunt that took place in 2022, which was last year. It's full of ups and downs and a lot of elk action, so I hope you enjoy it. Finally opening day, and we get pretty lucky, make a move down a drainage, and we bump into a couple bulls on this ridge. They seem to be working their way down into the bottom for some reason. Normally they're working their way up, but we make a play on these, see if what we can do, how close we can get, and make our way down into this drainage, see if we can cut them off. We get down in there. The country's pretty rugged with downfalls, and we run into a bunch of mule deer who bounced out down into this drainage. So had a pretty good feeling that they spooked those elk, and we gave out some calls to see what we could come up with, but no luck. So like everything else, move on to the next plane. Like I said, we'd relocate to a new location. We had the thermals right, and we get out on a finger ridge here, and I can hear some cows down in the bottom. So I knew there had to be a bull around, so we start with a game plan, especially with the thermals. And just like clockwork, as we're making a plan, bull fires off right here, and gives us a good idea where he's at and how to better attack it. He is up a little higher than the cows were. There's a good herd in there, so didn't take long for us to find this bull, and we set up on him.
See if he turns back.
Right there. See?
You see him right there. Oh, they might have a shot. Give me your gun.
You can tell the cameraman's up higher than we are. He couldn't tell that we could see him, and we were getting ready to take a shot. He was going to readjust and try to get down closer to us. Looks like it's going to be a clear miss due to the bull just stands around looking. The cows take off, but he's still standing with no signs of ever being in here. By the time it's dark, we search and search. We searched in the dark probably for another 2 hours. We're close to 10, 11 o'clock at night right now. And we determined that we definitely... there was no hit on this bull. He never showed the one sign that he was hit. And the trail that I followed went around to the right, hit a creek bed, and went straight uphill, and never did see any signs.
Did you hear that weird noise after that one bull bugled way up high? I couldn't tell if it's a coyote.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or was it a coyote?
I couldn't tell, but it was back up in there.
Yeah.
I heard 2 bugles up there. But I followed that trail on out a good ways.
Yeah.
I saw some big tracks in it, but I didn't see any signs of anything that was going to be like...
That was definitely it, you know, like...
blood or stomach or anything. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't stomach, because I could see all that of him. I just couldn't see up towards the shoulder. That's the only thing I couldn't see, because you were out just enough to where I couldn't. I wouldn't have been able to.
If there's any blood at all, we would have found it in here, I think.
Oh yeah, we'd have seen it. We definitely would have seen the blood. But
I mean, there wasn't much in here that we didn't walk, you know.
Well, that's the thing. We covered. I'm pretty sure that's the log. I found the log that he was standing behind. So we, I don't know. I still don't think. If you didn't hit him, I don't think he noticed what happened.
No, he was standing there for a second.
He stood there for so long that he didn't even...
He was like, what? What's that thunder about?
He just
sort of looked around, like, where'd the cows go? And then I think he just turned and went with the cows.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's messed up. I think he's still huntable. Give him a day or two. Come back in here.
Did you see the size of him though through that window?
Yeah.
And I said, he was a herd bull.
He was a good
big
bull. He was a big bull. Don't want to add it, insult to injury, but he was a pretty good bull. He had all the makings of a good bull.
I mean, he was pretty close to 300. Well,
He's probably about 270.
Yeah.
284.
I didn't see him long enough to actually really say, but
oh, he had good brows. His royal was nice. His backs were mature, but he was so big bodied.
Yeah, he was.
It was just a bad situation. If you could have got
it happened
on
quick.
Tree, that might have, if swish.
Well, I should have just took the time and lowered his sticks, one more deal down.
Yeah, because
they were right here, and so I had to try to kneel to get, and then I was afraid I was going to hit the log, but
yeah.
I don't think it hit the log.
No,
I probably shot over his back.
Probably shot over his
back. Yanked it and.
But that shot didn't sound like it had an impact to it. It sounded like it hit the ground or like hit the grass. There was nothing to afterwards,
No, I didn't.
I could even hear it in the video. It just like you hear the bang and that's it.
Yeah, you didn't hear a whop or anything. But I mean, he was. I don't think we could have played it any different because those cows were moving out.
Yeah.
They were headed back out. They may have winded us, I don't know. Or maybe he was just pushing them around.
Yeah.
But he was.
I mean, it was right before dark, so they were just.
Yeah.
He might have been. I mean, he went. What, to the left?
Yep.
Then to the right, and then back to the.
Turned
to the
around,
left.
and then he came back to
Yeah. So he was just pushing him in that bench.
Yeah, I'd say he was just pushing them around in there.
All right, next morning finds us out on a different ridge. As you can see across here, it's a lot of deer in this country. They love it. 3 good bucks. Then we decide to go ahead and make a play down into another canyon.
He's a legal bull. Legal bull. Watch it. They're gonna shoot a big bull. I won't be able to film it. Try to get them all up.
Get on a blood trail.
I
Trailed
think
it
if we
out
take
till
this elk
dark.
trail over and come back to
Trailed it for about 2 hours. And decided again the trailing blood and get back together here and then have a discussion on what we found.
We went a good ways up, like
Yeah.
about 400
He's
feet
bleeding out both sides.
up. Yeah.
So there's a lot of blood. You just couldn't.
I don't want to say he's pouring it, but there's, you know, it's one of those where I don't know if he's stopping or what he's doing, but it starts, you'll have like a good bit of, you know, decent blood. And then as he's walking, he's dripping off both sides. So it had to be a complete pass through.
Wow. So y'all went till you ran out of blood?
Well, I told him it was best we just turn around and come back.
Yeah.
Because you all were here and it's getting late. I don't want to, you know, if he gets up there on the bench and beds down and dies, I don't want to keep pushing him. The blood, you know, that we were finding was dry. And then, so it was 2 hours from when we stopped, so
Yeah.
he's still bleeding, but it's one of those you can't see. And then we stopped and got ready to leave, and not but 75 yards, an elk barks at us. So it could be him, or it could have been a different one. So we'll have to regroup tomorrow. And
We lost it. Well, I sort of lost it last night, but came back. Hopefully he's.
there's nothing fresh in there at all.
You go up that creek, that where it splits up there.
Where, right here? All up there?
Yeah. I have no idea where it went.
And you wouldn't think that much.
Did you look through that?
So we start the morning off. Again, it's daylight. Caught this chipmunk in the grain bag. We did let him go. But it was going to be a rough day, so we were going to have to do a lot of glassing, see if we could find some bulls, and then go from there. But we literally had winds, rain, snow, ice, hail. We had it all up on this rock. The weather was just horrible in the morning, but it started to give away, and we come down to the client and tell them what we found.
5 bulls.
Yeah.
We saw 1, 2, 3 of them, and they're just bugling like crazy. Over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you know where we sat that day, all day?
Oh yeah.
Probably 200-300 yards down below that. Really big 6. Really, really big. And he's still there bugling. He's actually sounding like he's made his way up this canyon a little bit. So we'll drop over, follow that trail down, and try to get on him. I mean, we watched him.
So you think we're gonna hike quite a bit?
Mm-hmm.
So probably lose this jacket.
Yeah, he was bugling and raking and tearing trees up, and he's hot. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get him.
So we're headed down in the canyon. It's the same place where this young man shot at that bull and wounded him. What you can't hear is there is a good bull that's bugling off in a little bit of the distance. So I decided to give him some challenge. Chuckles back and he just fires off again, and he's really interested in what we're doing. So he's straight across the canyon from us here. We're going to make a good play on him, hopefully, and see what happens.
What do you say? Oh, bye.
That's a good one. Here he comes too.
That ain't fair.
There's a big bull coming right at us.
So, recognizing that we have two good bulls up here, and we're going to make our way up in. There's a good trail leads from the right to the left that comes out of from behind these trees. It goes down canyon. It's used a lot. I figure that's where these bulls are headed. They're going to hit that trail and they're going to come out to the left. So I already spoke with the hunter and he said he was good with whatever came out first. So I'm just working our way up and see if we can get into a good opening up here and set up and wait for the first one to come through.
You hit him. Holy cow, there's like 5 bulls up here.
It only went 35 yards.
Good grief. Man. Did he slip, break his neck? Is that what killed him? Or did he actually get shot?
I think he got shot.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
5x5, he said?
Well, I'm not sure. We haven't touched the head.
Oh.
That's normally the hunter's job.
Oh. Well, let me take this back off because I do have to get back out of the hole. So can you get mules all the way over here?
Yeah. With 2019, the last bullet was killed was here.
Right up the hill.
Right up above this.
Really?
Last bull that was killed here. Was
And he'll take 2 to haul him out?
Yep.
What's it cost to get a 3rd one to haul me out?
Oh, we'll come in with horses if we come in.
How do you you gonna quarter it and everything?
Mm-hmm.
You have bags to hang it?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. Let me get down there, John boy.
I'll be carrying around.
Waiting for the moment.
Yeah, 5 by 5.
Nah.
Now how in the crap do you get him out of this hole?
I'm pretty sure he's a 6 on that one.
What's that? Does that count?
Mm-hmm.
Greg's a professional.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the other one though. I believe it.
1,
Yeah,
2,
that's like
3, 4, 5.
Is that 5 on the other side or no?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I looked at it wrong. I'll shoot ya.
Of course you had to lose that. No, you don't. You're pushing it down.
I mean, this society should be shot.
You shot him somewhere. He's dead.
Unless it scared you to death.
Well, what a great ending to a story of ups and downs in muzzleloader season there in Colorado. We had a lot of bugle action. We had a lot of rut fests going on, and even though the young man missed, we went back to the same location, and the bulls were still rutting and chasing and coming to calls, and the gentleman made a good shot, and he took home a good bull. So it was a really great hunt, I believe. That was a 8-day hunt. That was the last day of the season, and he was fortunate enough to take a good bull. So I hope you like the content that's on there. It's a little bit of raw footage, but the hunts to come that I'll be posting will have a little bit more interaction with the camera, so that there'll be less narrating throughout the thing. I do want to give a big shout out to Michael Kirk. It's Kirk_Nation, and that's going to be at Instagram. That's his Instagram, and he's also on Facebook. So he was the one who was doing all the videotaping for us, and he did a great job. I just want to give a shout out to him, and encourage you all to go check out his videos. He does a lot of videos of shed hunting and some other stuff. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the red button and subscribe. I'm going to be giving out a bunch of videos, not just hunting videos, but tutorial videos. I'm going to be going over scouting. I'm going to be doing a lot of trail stuff. I appreciate you watching, and again, please subscribe. Please let people know that this is out there, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's going to be an oryx hunt that took place just literally, right now is May 24th. That took place like May 20th. So as soon as I get that content done, I'll be posting it next. Thank you for watching.